Today I want to share some thoughts, ideas, and we will discuss them over training clips of the last month. Maybe you've seen already some of them, but it's the good old usual, exercises like the handstand push-up, it's the pull-ups, Maltese, cross, and those are the main exercises in my routine currently. So keeping it somewhat skill oriented, strength skills that I think that have a lot of carryover to other stuff like the cross and the Maltese, and they will keep you well rounded on rings, but also keeping it basic as you always need to, I feel, with the handstand push-ups, with the pull-ups, with just it's great for general strength to be in some way, shape, or form in your routine at all times. I don't feel comfortable not having a significant portion of basic bent arm strength in my routine. Whenever you train, well, I as I'm speaking, I'm realizing that I'm already going into uh, my actual thoughts and ideas naturally. So I guess that's a good thing. Um, you should never make the most of your practice one specific skill. That's what I feel. It's fine if you're competing and around the competition, you want to focus on your task that will make you win. But actually, to win in life, you must be well-rounded and keep everything still somewhat within reach. So I had the challenge recently on Instagram. I did a 5-5-5 challenge. It's the 5 ring muscle up, 5 ring dips, and 5 ring chin ups. It's quite a basic but brutal. I call it basic but brutal. It's BBB challenge. By that I mean that it takes some grit, it's relatively high volume, it will take you about a minute, low, barrier to entry, low skill demand. I actually thought about, doing some keeps and transitions, but what's the point at that stage? I wanted more people to participate and have a go at it. And I think the challenge came out beautifully. It was about ring routines. I don't do ring muscle ups currently, but by practicing general stuff like push-ups, dips, handstand push-up, pull-ups, rows, I still maintain that base that is needed to even complete such a challenge. You will be surprised that if I weren't to keep my practice general, I will not have that. And I think that is important. Just note and that I wanted to have over this video, clips over this video. And yeah, so that's, I guess, point one. Always keep it general. 3 days ago, I went for a run. I always say to I also do one-on-one like personal training in the gym. And I always tell my folks that they have to, they have to be able to run 5K or have the confidence of being able to run 5K at any point in time. I think that being able to run 5K is like a mandatory request. It's a mandatory thing that you should expect yourself to perform at any time. So if you're thriving to be able to plunge and front level and so on, if you don't have the minimum requirements of some fits that are much general, more basic, also more influential to quality of life, longevity, health, which should anchor the idea of where do you take your strength training. And we will talk about that in a minute. But coming back to the run, you should always be confident in your ability to take yourself out and jog for half an hour, let's say. If not, you should do more conditioning work. And that's fine if you're, not feeling confident about yourself running that long, but it means that you should probably do it, instead of narrowing down your specificity in calisthenic planche. And it ended up being a 11K run, which that's the first run that I did that passed the 5K in a full year, probably, or even slightly more than that. But I knew I had it in me, and you should have that confidence about yourself. And when you walk outside and when you introduce yourself, those are traits that you should share with others. They will automatically be shared with others as you feel that confidence within you. And it's the same about strength, and why people really talk in such high regards about strength training, how it changed their perception of themselves, boost their confidence, and alter their life as it did for me. And that's what I'm doing here, sharing my journey. And I hope that more people can learn and get some knowledge and hop on the train and for me to connect with you and for you to do the same and lift yourself, literally and physically. Coming back to that, anchoring your training around the longevity, health, and quality of life. So I did a challenge, and one of the participants was a 40-plus-year-old man. Okay, so you know what? Let me be completely honest. When he contacted me on Instagram, I thought he was somewhat of a stalker. Like the profile picture was kind of iffy, and okay, what does this old man want? Not that old, but you get the idea. And then maybe a few months ago, he actually, which was recently, shared the challenge. And he knocked down, 5 ring muscle ups, the challenge, 5 ring dips, 5 ring chin ups in L-sit, being 40 plus something year old, looking absolutely fantastic and moving well. Not only moving well, think about the amount of people, young people, 20-year-old, that can do that, and then try to grasp your mind about how impressive it is and how rare it is among 40-year-olds. So when you think about training and setting goals in particular, you should anchor your training about the right now, the immediate. Yes, I do not neglect that. Things that you want to achieve now, strength pieces, they don't have to absolutely make sense all the time, but you should counteract that thought of goal setting and the skills and the exercise that you want to demonstrate in the near future with how does that relate to long-term health, quality of life, lifespan. You should always anchor your goals also about that. I feel that it is especially true amongst non-professional athletes, so people who actually are just training for the sake of life. They are not competing and they are not getting paid by their performance. Although I am advanced, I'm not a professional athlete. My job is to coach. I am so it's not a matter of getting the gold medal or the $1 million no matter what. Then you can really maybe risk it, but otherwise you should always anchor your training around the thought of what would be also true lifespan wise, health, quality of life, demonstrated by that 40-year-old fantastic in shape adult. And so it's set on me for about 2 days now. So that's where this video naturally gravitated towards. No scripts, no nothing. I hope that you also enjoy the training clips. I love sharing just what I do, and I hope you can take away from it. This is not a direct like programming or exercise tutorial, but you can certainly take a lot from that. You see my practice. I fluctuate repetition ranges. I do 20, 15, 10s, 5, and singles. I don't just stay on that max effort all day long. I rotate exercises, so I have the main skills, the straight arm specific gymnastic strength, but I also keep it general. I also do lower body, although I don't think that any training clip was lower body here. But I try to run, I try to lift, I try to jump, to have fun with it, and think about the quality of life, lifespan next time. It's very, very interesting, and I think that you should anchor your goal setting. If you want more calisthenics content, check out the Bodyweight Tribe. The link is in the description. Thank you for listening. Share, like, enjoy. I'll be in the comment section. It's been a while, and see you soon.